I can safely say that today I've been beating the whole Kubaska bloodline in terms of grit and locked-inness, dialedness. Today, the Kubaska Conflict starts. I accidentally deleted the footage from last Monday's squat session, so we're actually just going to start today with week 4. Last week 3, squats were definitely left with room to improve. Had to grind a 5th rep because I let my hips shoot. I rushed. I didn't have faith in my legs. But today is the opportunity to learn from that mistake. I ate really well over the weekend, so hopefully we still have this. We have some extra strength in the tank. This is just part 1 of the Kubaska conflict. I cannot let him outdots me because he's so infinitely less locked in than I am. Probably gonna need new knee sleeves. These are tearing pretty badly now. Today, I think we're gonna aim for 140 for 5. Last week I did like 135, and that's where, or 137 maybe. Might have been 137 because we were aiming for 145. After how last week went, might take 140 and end at a dub. It's really gonna depend on how the last warm-up feels, but honestly, I might just be fueled by hate for today's session. I might just want it more. I'm just gonna be like, you know, I can't let the Kubaska family win in any aspect, and I'll just hit it. So yeah, today might be a workout. So I'll probably not really do any yapping until last warm up. Try and lock in, feel good going into top set, and then I'll show last warm up, show top set, and hopefully have good notes after that top set and have hit that smoothly. 140 for 5 is the goal here, neatly. So I'll go ahead and lock in and jump to last warm up. Okay, so apparently I wasn't recording for what I said after, or like going into my last warm up, but I had 130, right? 110 felt really good. 130 felt good. I felt like I had a lot of power being generated. I was a little scared of my hips shooting, just because I had that issue on my 5th rep last week. So I was just I just had that in mind going into my top set. Top set, I loaded 140, and so I got through the 4 reps, and like as you just saw, I'll probably put that before this clip, but or actually no, I'll show that next.
Take your time. Up. Something more normal like triples, you're gonna be really able to push that because you're gonna be like, damn, shit starts feeling easy. It's a different level, man.
So I loaded up 140. I'll show the 140. And so now some thoughts on that was mental fully mental. After that 4th rep, I was like, yo, this is some like weight, you know? Like it felt heavy. That was almost 90% of my 1 rep max, and I did that for a set of 5. After that 4th one, I was like, I feel it on my back. Like I was a little wobbly. I had to really control my breathing. I had to really stay mentally focused and be like, okay, this is where last week I really wanted to rush in and just bang this last rep, and it threw me off. My hip shot almost cooked it. So this week I was just like, I gotta stay patient and trust my legs and trust the accessories that I've been pushing, trust the eating, trust the tech. Got in position, tried to keep my knees forward, push as hard as I could into the ground, just didn't lose faith. Even when I was like, oh, it's moving a little slow, I was just like, I gotta get through this. Like that 5th rep, it has to get done. I went into it thinking like I'm refusing to fail this. So it got heavy, but I mentally prepared my mind for that. And it was like, it's one of those things where it's like psychologically, if you just jump into that without preparing yourself, your body's just gonna be like, oh, this is a surprise, this is an attack, I'm not ready for this. It's like, you could just not be like in line with your mind and body, and it won't be as efficient as it could be if you mentally prepare. I do a lot of imagery, so it's like, you know, I'll close my eyes, I'll go through the set, the rep, whatever, mentally first. I tell my body as I'm doing my reps, I'm like, be ready for this. Like this is getting done. There's no other option. Like it might be heavy, but like just get it done. And then I focus on like one phrase, like, you know, be ready for it. Just like, I will not fail. I will not fail. I will not fail. Like you really got to be mentally ready. You know. I understand at the end of the day, it's like powerlifting. It's not that serious. It's not like we're going into war or anything, but the same principle of like controlling your emotions and the adrenaline and like all those feelings and whatnot are the same to a lesser gravity, but you get what I'm saying. So mentally prepared myself for success, and I got that 5 done. I was talking to my coach. He said that being able to mentally get through 5 reps at 90% of your max is a really strong mental win. So once you can conquer that, then you'll really, you know, start to ramp things up, because 5 reps at 90%, I'm really proud of that. So next block we'll go into some like triples, something more normal, you know, then maybe doubles, and hopefully end up with some fat singles. So I'm excited. Won't have any more primaries till Friday. I might push out some more content between now and then, but very happy with that set. Okay, did a set of 120 for 5. Definitely, yikes, man. It's tiring, but I can safely say that today I've been beating the whole Kubaska bloodline in terms of grit and locked inness, dialedness, commitment, grit. Again, no one in the Kubaska family wants it more than me, especially Taylor. Like, I does not have the willpower. He doesn't have the grit. He doesn't have the dedication. Taylor, he would have done that 4th rep. He would have been like, I don't got the 5th one. I'm scared, I don't know if I got it. And then it would have started slowing down. And like, maybe next week. Me? Nah, not me. I was like, I don't even have to think about it. It's natural to me. I don't got an ounce of Kubaska in my bloodline. So it's natural to be a gritaholic. No one in the Kubaska family wants it more than me. And the Kubaska conflict is mine. Okay, I think that's all for today. It's just gonna get worse from here, so I'm gonna just chill out, lock in, and jump to Friday.
as I was editing yesterday, I realized that the video for squat was already 10 minutes long. I don't want the videos to end up being like closer to 20 minutes, so I'll probably just post the Monday squatting as one video with some like extra content afterwards, like talking to people in the gym, or you know, seeing what's going on in the gym, a little extra stuff that's not so solely focused on like the weights, you know, being lifted and everything. And then on Friday I'll post the bench, the deadlift, and maybe some extra stuff depending on how long the videos take. I really don't know the time frames of like how long these videos are gonna take, depending on the day, depending on like if I have more or less thoughts on certain things. But yeah, so no Friday primaries in this video. It'll just be squat and some extra stuff maybe. If not, then the next video will probably come out on Saturday or Sunday. I don't know, the 49ers game is on Saturday, so we'll see if I'm really editing that day. But I would like my schedule to be like posting on Tuesdays and Saturdays or Sundays. So I know today's a Wednesday, but I will try and be more diligent about those upload days. Yeah, so that's all for this video.